When I met Tommy, I mean, he totally convinced me that this was going to be like totally different from any other teen movie, and the way he's shooting it with Marie, she's like a brilliant cinematographer, and all the actors in the movie are so talented. So it's like, it's a nice, well-rounded cast, and like, it's going to be great visually, the movie, and yeah, it's been so much fun to work on.
Okay.
Maybe I'm gonna box it in just a wee bit.
Yeah, and then you can redo it.
Like, sort of like, who are you, almost? And what you are, and you're here because? But this is a little more, this one's not quite so campy, right?
See, on dailies, it's very golden.
Yeah.
And very soft focus. So every like little highlight.
Yeah, I know, which, that's why we put the body shimmer.
The characters are so Rockwellian. It's just everybody's really, you know, they have their views on life, and everybody's healthy, and everybody's middle class, and then Burke kind of begins to slightly lose his mind through the progression of the film after his heart has been broken, and I like that. I like the sane, happy, all-American boy going slightly bonkers.
Some love pangs for a certain you-know-who.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Kelly, give me some credit. You really think no one's noticed?
Action!
Felix!
Well, if it isn't my beauteous co-star.
Do you know where my brother Felix is?
Fair Helena, so tense. Perhaps you'd let me take you out to the veranda and I can edify you.
Look, I'll see you at rehearsal.
What the hell's going on?
Nothing. Just a bit of tomfoolery, really. Just a bit of tomfoolery, really.
Felix, I'm handling it.
No, you're being handled by leather pants here. There's a difference.
I think you better go.
My character, Allison, Kirsten's character, Kelly, and Ben's character, Burke, are the ones that are really rooted in reality, the ones that are the real characters going through real feelings. Their story that the movie centers around is something that people can relate to. It happens all the time. But at the same time, we're surrounded by this circus of, you know, characters that are just hilarious, and that's what makes the movie what it is, and funny and hilarious.
And tail. Cut.
Tail flake.
Ed Begley plays my husband, and he's just fabulous, and we improvise a lot. And we have this teen advice talk show together. So whenever we're together, kind of, you know, the script, you just take the script and go, because it's great. We use, the script is fantastic. We use that, and then we just keep going and going and going. It's like, stick, darling. Thanks, hon. You know, the guests get so cranky when you haven't heard their CD. Sure. You came home so early last night. Is everything okay with Allison? It's not too flat.
As long as you get to take me with you.
I told them,
You're studying, she did it. Sand story.
I think the most fun of this role is working with Swoosie Kurtz. She's a wonderful actress, you know, award-winning stage actress, and brilliant on Sisters and brilliant in many movies, and playing, you know, her husband, and playing her love interest again. We did Love Letters several times. We did the play together several times, and that is the big pleasure for me.
Oh, it's so funny to be seeing you after so long, girl. And the way you look, I understand that you are not impressed. But I heard you like that little friend of mine. Take off your party dress.
We've laid down some tracks for the music, which is just some of the most brilliantly whacked music. It's written by Mark Shaman, who wrote the music for South Park. It's just a genius. And again, on the surface, it looks really kind of light and fun, but it's just there's this twisted element to the music.
The key that our souls were singing, and as we danced in the night, remember how the stars stole the night away.
I do sing, which I love to sing, and this song, all our music's done by Mark Shaman, and he's like brilliant. He's like a god to me. I mean, he's so amazing, and so he wrote me this gorgeous song that I get to sing at the end of the movie. It's so beautiful.
Martin Short, I heard, was in the movie. Kirsten Dunst, whose work I was familiar with from Interview with the Vampire. And when I, started looking at, the kinds of people that was surrounding me and the budget of the movie, and I heard it was a Miramax film, all these things came into play, and it just seemed like a good career move, and it seemed like the right film to, start off with.
I see him as a failed everything, someone who once was in an airplane with Mickey Rourke and it meant something, that he really believes that if this can make it, if this school production can work, he can, end up back off Broadway where he had hoped he'd be. Now do you see the fun of it? But we have to get The trick of all this is that these four young lovers are not as in control of their romantic destinies as they think, because in the woods there are fairies and spirits. Fairies, yes, we have fairies and spirits in the form specifically of Titania, Oberon, and Puck, little Steve. Our four young lovers are not in the same control of their romantic destinies as they think, because we are in the woods. And why is that? Well, I'll tell you why. Because they're in the woods. And what do we find in the woods?
Fairies.
Correct. Yeah.
Romantic comedies are something that everyone loves to go see, and I think that this one definitely reaches an audience that I think doesn't have that many romantic comedies. I mean, teenagers, we have our certain ones, but they're not, that special, and this one I think is.
Remember the first time we kissed? The feeling?
Yeah.
Well, now, when we kiss, the feeling, it's kind of gone.
Everyone knows Burke Landers and his girlfriend are history.
You don't just replace someone's soulmate. I mean, look at that old lady from Titanic. She ain't never get over that.
But did she have to take up with the new kid on the block?
God, there he is again. Face it, man. It's over.
He's not like other guys our age. We're even going to try out for the spring musical.
You hate theater.
He's trying to get back his ex.
What, are you gonna try out for the show?
Maybe.
That's okay, we'll start from the beginning.
I'm not exactly trying to win an Oscar here. I'm trying to get my girlfriend back.
Since when did my friends start calling you?
Since today.
And his friends just want him to move on to the next.
We gotta find our boy somebody, quick.
The girl's completely into you. She's beautiful. She's built. And she's totally willing to lower her standards.
So she's a bit clumsy.
Burt Landers, I'm here to audition.
Sing first, and then we read later. Jessica, call Domino's. We'll be here a while.
Sorry. Big game.
I'm gonna go now.
Do you remember?
But if he doesn't put the past behind him, he just might miss what's right in front of him.
You shouldn't be playing with that, Allison.
My name is Kelly.
What did I say?
Allison.
No, I didn't.
We have an 18-year-old white male with a puncture wound to his left buttock.
I can't do this. You're Felix's little sister.
Hey, grabby hand, step away from the sister.
I kissed him too.
This spring, get into the action, the romance,
My aunt's dog has got some sort of hormonal imbalance.
the magic, and the music. Kirsten Dunst, Ben Foster, Cisco, Colin Hanks, Carmen Electra, and Martin Short. Get over it.
It's your turn to get the ball.
I'm not getting the ball. You get the ball.
Когда вирус любви впервые поражает организм, кажется, что это навсегда. Но когда вирус любви убит, наступает горькое разочарование, и остается только вспомнить великого Шекспира. Любовь сближает нас, с ума нас сводит, потом жестокая по сторонам разводит. Не поддавайся панике напрасно, переболей, любовь пройдет как насморк. Компания West представляет Кирстен Данст, Бен Фостер, Сиско, Кармен Электра и Мартин Шорт в комедии «Вирус любви».